in the city. Gotta stay on your toes. It's things to change real fast. That's how it goes in the city. Gotta watch for the folks and kinfolk. Homeboy on the go.
Hey, what it do? What it do? Hey, what it do in the city? And that's what it do.
What it do? What it do?
What it do?
If you don't know, what
Now
it
you
do
do
in
know.
the city. If you don't know, now you do know. If you do know that, boom. Hey, people, I'm Mr. Ted.
I'm Cousin C.
Man, I
I'm
got my partner
Koldwota.
over here, man. Koldwota.
Yes,
This is
sir. Yes,
another
sir.
episode of What It Do in the City, man.
Yes, sir.
Check this shit out, man. We up in here, man, with one of the finest comedians up out of Birmingham, Alabama, by the way,
Yes,
in
sir.
Los Angeles, California, man. He's been
sir.
in here popping his LRPs, and if you don't know, now you do know, and you do know that.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, man.
Yes,
What's
sir.
happening, brother?
What's
It's
happening, my brother?
pleasure to see you, man. Happy to have you,
too, my
man.
brother.
Good to see you,
Yeah,
brother.
man. What's
Yeah.
going on, Jack,
Oh,
man?
shit. What ain't going on?
Yeah.
Shit, we trying to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Us as a whole, excuse me, people, but
So listen,
and
man,
having
ain't no
a fun
excuse
time.
me, Koldwota, man. This is
Yeah.
our first episode going live, man. Everybody
Yeah.
see what's
Yeah.
going on right now, man.
Oh, yeah.
I really don't like them for them to see it until we do it. You feel me?
Right.
I got you.
Hey, listen,
and you the first nigga doing it. You hear me?
Hey,
Watch
hey.
your bees, nigga.
hey, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I
they
appreciate
loving it
that.
though, man. I hear it's going up on the live right now, man.
Oh, man. That's
Man,
a
tell us
cool thing.
about you, man. What you been doing, brother?
Just really preparing for other projects, newer projects. The latest one I'm doing is called Koldwota and Fish.
Okay.
Sort of like a spinoff of the Sanford and Son. You know, he
I gotta get in that.
Yeah.
you know, he used to be how Sanford had junk in his yard. Well, Koldwota and Fish, they have what you call a prop yard, where we have all stage props and all movie props. We have a yard full of stuff like that, you know,
Wow.
antiques
Okay.
and whatnot that come out of movies.
Yeah.
Certain episodes we wanted to start doing was introducing younger black children to how the way black people invented a lot lot of things.
Absolutely.
You understand?
We did the lights,
So it's
all kind of
education
stuff.
all at the same time.
We did so many things, too.
We want to make it. We want to make it funny, but yet we want to make it interesting and educational. You know what I mean? We don't want to leave nothing out. You understand? So what I was basically putting down is once we start, like say if a black lady made this cup or a toaster, it'll appear somebody will come to my shop and bring me a toaster. The new episode we got is where the bank robbers who just robbed in London, they just came to Koldwota with the jury. So we got the jury at the shop. You
So
know?
this new jury or
This the jury that just
They just
London.
stole-
They just
Oh,
they
in
just
London.
heist. They did a heist.
Yeah, the heist in
Hey,
London.
that shit
Right.
was fresh out the movie, man.
Right.
It was just like the movie Ocean's 11.
Right,
it was.
exactly,
Yeah.
And they got away, but
Yeah, they definitely got
so
away.
we're gonna have an episode where we got our hands on the jury. They didn't pawn it, came to us to pawn the jury. So we're
Okay.
gonna have episodes of the jury in there with us.
So,
So y'all got the cash. Y'all Sanford and Son, y'all got the cash instead of the props or whatever they bring it to you.
yeah,
like Sanford and Son, they had the junk and they would sell it.
Right.
Okay.
So basically, what that does is we do different entities, you know, like a refrigerator, like cowboy boots. They say cowboy boots was by Elvis Presley. So we found out that it's a dude, a black guy that wore cowboy boots, the black, let me get it right, a Lone Ranger.
Long Ranger.
Yeah.
The real Lone Ranger.
The real Long Ranger.
You hear me?
Tonto.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
With a real Tonto, not what this Hollywood. You know, I'm trying to give it to him raw real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the latest thing I'm doing. Then I got a movie with my agent that's coming out called what's the album called? America's Number One Hater. I play a character, Koldwota, in that one. That's what the name created.
That's with my boy Cortez in there.
Yeah.
That's a good childhood friend of mine.
I play his father in the movie.
Is that right?
Yeah, I play his father. What it is I'm an old hustler in the neighborhood,
Okay.
and His mom was my bottom bitch. I cannot express myself through
Yes,
it.
sir, man. This is what they do in the city. This ain't what they do in the church.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what it do.
Yeah.
Let's do what it do there.
Yeah.
His mom was my bottom bitch. You understand me? I'm Pippin. So we had him, and he don't know through, being in the street, his mama was my bottom broad. You understand? So the bottom broad, she get smoked and want another pimp smoker, right? And we don't want to go too much into detail of the movie, but the moral of the story is he end up coming to me for advice. Everybody come to my shop and I just give him advice. And he would always come get advice from me.
Did you know it was her son?
Yeah.
In the movie?
Yeah, the whole time. I knew he was my son,
Oh, he was your son?
He was my son. He my son in the movie.
But did he know that?
No.
Oh,
he didn't know until the end of the movie.
Yeah, that's
the end of the movie, he found out that I'm his dad.
Yeah.
And why I killed the dude who killed his mama.
Okay.
Everybody, the name of the movie is Number One Hater, so they made it seem as if I was a hater. I hated on him because he took my bras, and he did take my bras.
Yeah,
he took my bras,
right.
And it happened.
Did he serve you? Today, youngsters ain't serving the deals.
No, to a certain extent.
Okay.
To where I had to delete I had to delete him. You understand? and that's what happened. But I had to do it in a professional way. A lot of kids nowadays, they like to do things loud, bang, bang.
Yeah.
And that ain't the way you do something if you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
In the old days, a black man would kill you with his finger, with anything. He just knew where to hit you at. You understand?
Right.
That's from killing hogs and wrestling or lions or whatever you had to do. Wolves is what I meant to say.
Right.
Because in the South, my nigga, y'all live a whole different life than California.
Yeah.
Y'all living. Y'all got swimming pools and shit all in y'all backyard.
That was my next question, because you from Birmingham, Alabama, man. How come transition even coming in?
Oh, man, let me take my head off for this one, because I got to get it to you raw. And this for the world, because it's a cold thing when they think you're going to be silenced. You ain't going to be able to tell your story.
You got every opportunity on what to do, man.
Man, it's a cold thing because this brother came and worked.
Express yourself, man.
Cause you hold it in. I came on a Greyhound bus with $1.35 in my pocket, cause my grandma said the phone bill was too high and I couldn't stay with it.
Oh wow.
You hear me?
Real life.
And
take your time, Lo. Let that shit go.
I don't mean no harm, my nigga.
Nah, no foul, no play, man. We want to hear this shit. This is what it do in the city, brother. And we want to hear it straight from your heart, man.
Yeah. Let me give it to you butt naked, my nigga. That's the only way I can put it. In the city, we were with the pack game. I ain't seen y'all a lot of places, but I ain't never been able to see y'all in the physical but him. And my nigga came to me, Fatso, a very good friend of mine, a brother of mine, Terrell Ramsey. Terrell Ramsey is a hell of an actor. Introduced Mr. Tan to me for an episode of the Weatherspoons TV show he wrote. Actually, Terrell wrote that TV show. And before I can get deep into that, they kicked me out for over a phone bill. I catch the bus. I sell a Fila coat I had. I was known for dressing. I used to sell drugs, Loveman's Village, Montevella God. Big ups to them people.
Yeah.
16 streets where I was raised. The four-way. Y'all call it different gangs. It was where we was from. We was known for stealing plums. Our neighborhood was cold in the 70s for stealing plums. I can climb trees like a monkey, my nigga. Because my uncles used to trick me to go get the biggest, juiciest plums is at the top. Pay attention when I tell you. For the simple fact, my mama was in the penitentiary. So I'm the dummy. I'm the one that they do everything to. Your mama normally come and stop them. Your mama normally come. But when you ain't got no mama, don't nobody come, my nigga. Now you better record it because it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold.
No, we got
it's
it.
deep. It's deep.
Yeah. No,
it's deep.
We got it.
It's deep. But and I'm gonna make it to where it's so truthful. You see how tears falling. But watch when I get to letting you know what I'm knowing. We gonna be laughing.
Yeah.
Watch how I predict this for you. I left with $1.35 and a dream. I used to tell them, I'm going to be on TV. I'm going to be famous. I'm at Jackson Elementary off Jefferson Avenue, West End. I'm playing football for the Panthers. You hear me? I used to tell them, nigga, I ain't good at football, nigga. I may get tackled. I may drop the ball, nigga. But I'm going to be on TV, nigga. Just like Sanford and Son, nigga. I'm going to be on TV, nigga. I ain't know how to say the word actor. I just used to say I'm going to be on TV. It was a black and white. I was the fucking antenna. You hear me? Yeah. When motherfucking Muhammad Ali was rumbling in the jungle, I was the motherfucking antenna, my nigga. Excuse us for the silence, but we in L.A.
Yeah.
This how I go down. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Back to what we were saying is... I get on that bus, my nigga, I had a trash bag from up under my grandma's kitchen sink. You hear me? It was the last one. So I left the empty box on there. You hear me? Under the sink. I ain't throw it away. You hear me? Now pay attention to this. When I get all the way to California, I left on a Sunday at like 12 o'clock. We didn't get to California till Friday on Alameda Street in Los Angeles, California. The Greyhound bus station. You hear me? And it was a McDonald's on the corner. You hear me? And I walked across the street, and it's a side street. And it was like goddamn New Jack City. You hear me? That's the only thing I can explain to y'all and to the world what I saw coming from Birmingham, Alabama. Mm-hmm. And I remember, I ain't got but $1.35. It wasn't no cell phones at the time. It was called payphone.
So at that time, California wasn't looking like you saw it on TV when you got
there. Hell no. I was looking at 8 is enough.
How old was you
when this happened?
You left?
Well, I left the first time, because I done came back and came a lot of times, but the first time I left...
like when you came with the $1.35.
When I came with the $1.35, I was 25 years old.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
I was 25. And then trip out. It's gonna get deep. It's gonna get deep.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know.
Because Martin Lawrence blessed me.
Right.
Bless me. You hear me? Ice Cube, O'Shea Jackson, bless me.
Yeah.
Bless me, my nigga. You hear me? Mel Gibson, bless me. Bless me. You hear me? Dion Boyce, Billy Cow Evans, bless me. All of them brothers that I used to look at and watch. I was a security guard at Universal Studios. I used to wear a security suit called APS on my sleeve. American Protective Services. You hear me? And I'm up just the job I get off the bus. I done grind. I used to sell T-shirts at the Rose Bowl. Mm-hmm. I ain't never been inside. I ain't never been at the Hollywood Bowl except for on the corner selling T-shirts in the parking lot. Yeah. I ain't never been inside. To this day, and I got money to get in there.
Yes, sir, you do. I seen 100 Benzes.
You hear me? I got more Benzes than niggas got Jordans.
Yeah.
And that's on God. That ain't on no. No, I ain't finna sit here and lie to you, cause that's what my family been thinking and telling folks all my life. I'm a liar, cause they knew my mama told me before she died and they killed her. She said, They jealous of you, baby.
Yeah.
That's why they don't like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't act like them. You don't sit at Applebee's and drive your car up and down the street smoking cigarettes and drinking beer. Riding on the back of trucks and shit.
Yeah.
Got 30-inch tires on the motherfucking car. See, you keep telling motherfuckers you gonna be on TV, and they don't believe you.
So is that is it safe to say that's what kind of got you started in your journey for comedy and for the passion for television? Just manifesting it. Yeah,
exactly what it was a manifestation. That's exactly what it was. I manifested everything from you being here with y'all. Because see, I done watched the Pat game like I'm but one of the members.
No, for a fact. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. I done seen you.
Yeah.
I said, my nigga really fucked with me.
I put a heart on it.
I came to something, and it's called the Weatherspoons, y'all. And this is a series that he has going right now.
Yeah.
And it's little short clips. And I did with my guy Fatso and himself. Cool.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And this what we did. So the shit was so dope to me because we didn't do much editing. We went in one room.
And we did it with an iPhone.
Listen, we went through a store, hollered at the store, I bought a cigarette, boom, guess what? Weatherspoon was at the motherfucking counter, served me the shit.
Yes,
boom,
sir.
I come out the store, I turn the corner.
You talking to the Pat game on the phone. You on the phone with the Pat game. On the phone.
Cousin C.
Yeah.
And boom, I go up into the taco joint, and Weatherspoon was selling the tacos. And then I come out of that motherfucker, I need a backwood. I walk into right out the taco joint, make a right, walk into the
I already had them on the counter.
And Weatherspoon is serving me the blood. He at the counter. I'm like, well, goddamn, my nigga, didn't I just see you over there?
And then look, this how cold this is, how manifesting shit is. What I give you, some backwoods and some cold water.
Yes, he did. He gave me some cold water.
What my name?
So the thing is, now that you are breaking down your story, you're showing me the manifestation of what you were trying to do and what you're saying, but you're showing your life.
It came to life.
Influential, right?
It came to life.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. You showing.
I ended up working with the biggest actors. I work with you.
Absolutely. Thank you, brother, too, man. I had a great time on that.
I had a great time. I worked with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
And see, people in Alabama ain't never thought that this would be true, that ain't filmed. I could go and tell them, hey, I know, listen, let me tell you a quick story. I ain't going to get off story how I got here either. But I feel like I'm at home because I'm comfortable in a motherfucker. You know what I mean? This is the kind of place like I feel like, you know, you be comfortable and you be with somebody's house and they got a barbecue and you eat and you be like, God damn, I got this shit, you know. So you like, I got to go all the way home to take a shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But this the kind of place you can ask to take a shit. You know, is that comfortable?
What I told you, nigga. No, you can take shit.
But you didn't know what I was talking about.
Well, I didn't know what you was even talking about at first, but I was like,
and we fell right into it.
Absolutely.
Hey, what I'm telling you is, this situation was so deep. They kept telling me what I wasn't gonna be. They kept telling me, you can't do it. Your nose too big. Your head too long. You broke. You ain't got no money. You don't know nobody. Don't nobody out there know you. The gang is gonna kill you. The women gonna kill you. Everybody, when my grandma go to church every day. I ain't say Sunday. I said every day. You hear me? Back in the days when there was a problem, the reverend used to come to the house and talk to everybody in the living room. That's who used to run houses in the 70s, was reverends.
Right.
I used to live down the street from where Martin Luther King and all the folks used to be marching. I used to live down the bridge. I live on 16th Street. Excuse us, y'all, but that's just LA. That's right. That's right. And this how we living.
Yeah.
But by me doing that, going against the grain, my family thought that's me dreaming that by me watching Sanford. See, I used to watch Sanford and Son and hold it used to be a clothes hanger. And sometimes you had to tie two of them. And I'm the motherfucker who have to hold it a certain way to get the right picture.
Yeah.
That was me.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I ain't got no mama to say, don't have my baby doing that. You hear me?
Right. Yeah.
So they treated me like a dog from a baby. But he used to be a little man. And I don't know who this little man is. A lot of people call him God. But that little man always used to tell me, they used to lock me on the closet on Sundays. My grandma go to church because she teach Sunday school at 7. They locked me in the closet.
Facts right
This,
here.
I'm giving it to you butt naked, my nigga.
Yeah.
Because I want them to hear it because they tried to silence me, my nigga.
Yeah.
They tried to shut me up.
But they could.
Yeah. Hell
So
yeah.
God,
They was saying enough.
God just had to learn how to support my enemies. So me living with that, living with that type of shit, man, it's hard out in Los Angeles, homie. And you ain't got no brothers, no sisters, no uncles, no aunties. You ain't got nothing. You understand?
Yeah.
Right.
So my whole thing is,
Gusto.
you hear me? And I'm out here butt naked, but I don't disrespect. I stay in my lane. I ain't never been with the gang bang. I teach and try to give all of them game, real game, the same game that I was taught, how the way they treat you where I come from. We ain't got to say no names, but the way they treat you, we call them names. The way they treat you, the way they treat us now, because it ain't got no business, you know, for us to be at the point where we at now as a black people. We supposed to be more united. We supposed to be, if somebody needs some onions, yeah, man, if somebody needs some onions or a hamburger
Man,
meat.
remember we knock on the door, hey man, we short on mustard or
Sugar, something, yeah.
Sugar. I was going there,
but
yeah.
nowadays, people don't even come to the door. They just look out the window at you. Cold
They
thing,
can leave them farther and you
Cold
pick up their
thing.
phone and look
Cold
at that ring
thing.
cam.
Cold
You know what I
thing.
mean? Just pick up your phone.
But I'm gonna get. We can't be here too long because the back gang y'all got too much to do. I personally just want to let y'all know, thank you for having me, brother.
Nah, man, we shoot the shit with you.
And I
come
comfortable.
playbook too, if you don't mind, man. Butt naked, man.
Man, listen here.
Straight up and down like a push-up.
What that mean? Butt naked mean it's the butt naked truth.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's wrong.
That's what it means. It's
Yeah,
the better.
like nigga had sex,
My uncle used to say it, you know. My uncle, cold dude. And see, that's where a lot of my comedy from was watching my uncles. Watching my uncles and my aunties,
That
you
was my
know.
next question. How did your style of comedy?
Yeah, just watching my auntie. Even my grandma was funny. My grandma was so funny, you know, because telling the story of coming to California, I come all the way to California from Sunday to Friday, and when I get here, I go to the payphone. Payphone was 25 cents.
Yeah.
But that's in California. Out here, it was only 20 cents.
Oh, so
It used to say 20 cents.
back where you was from?
Here in Alameda, the phone wasn't but 2 dimes.
It was $2.
It was 20 cents in Alabama.
I remember 25.
It was 25 cents in Alabama, but y'all had changed it in California. It wasn't but 2 dimes. It was 20 cents.
Oh, wow.
Out here, right in front of the building. As soon as you walk out the door, used to be some phones right there, and them phones used to be 20 cents. Because I ain't have about $1.35.
So
That's what
So now I got $1.05.
you hear me? So I call home.
Yeah.
You hear me?
I made it.
To tell them, because ain't nobody heard from me because I've been on the bus. I'm mustard, but I done went in there and washed under my arms and shit. I knew how to do what to do, right? Because I wasn't mustard. Because
I washed under my arms.
because it was. They had a bag of onions on their arms or something. It was stinking on the motherfucker, you hear me?
Hey, that Greyhound stopped about 200 times.
Man, it was 2,000.
Here in Alabama.
And guess what? That motherfucker used to stop and get a box this big. In a town was probably population 55. And he'll go this far off a little dirt road and get a box that big.
Right.
And then get us back on the highway. Man, I used to be so mad. Ooh.
I took one from here to North Dakota.
Ooh.
And that motherfucker stopped about About 50 times, man.
Oh yeah, when y'all was working up there.
Listen, I'm on the ground. I come down. We stopped. First place we stopped was Nashville, and I looked. Everybody had sideburns, from little babies to grown folks. Everybody had sideburns. I ain't bullshit. We got there about 3 in the morning. Everybody had sideburns. And I ain't want to spend my dollar because the motherfucking, I tried to get the cheapest thing off the menu on drink coffee. So I was trying to get the cocoa. Let me get a little cocoa, and the bitch sold me 90 cents. I said, hell no, you ain't finna pay no motherfucking 90 cents. Bitch, I got 3,000 miles ago.
Right.
Ain't no motherfucking way I'm finna pay 90 cents for no cocoa. You crazy motherfucker. So I ain't gonna tell no lie. I told her before on stage. I grabbed a handful of peppermints and filled up 2 of my pockets. The peppermint. You hear me? And I drank water from the fountain, every fucking fountain I found, every time we stopped. And I sucked on them motherfucking peppermints. Let me tell you something. 1 peppermint lasts me a half a day. 1 motherfucking peppermint. I ain't bullshit.
Sugar will keep a nigga going.
Hey, that's why I got diabetes today. You hear me?
Hey,
I take pills now.
Look, hey, cool. So it's safe to say like Granny and Uncles inspired you to do
Man, fun of the motherfucker, man. Fun. Yeah. My grandma so funny, and then she used to go to Charwood for the church game, you know. But my grandma was full of shit, though. I found out she was full of shit.
Why you say that?
Because that's all my granddad used to say. Soon as you get drunk, he was a Marine. Soon as you get drunk, and I used to always wonder why he ain't never played with me, or throw me up in the air, or something, or bring me something. I remember for Christmas, these motherfuckers brought me a baton wrapped in some motherfucking Christmas paper. Y'all don't hear me. These motherfuckers brought me that for Christmas.
With a bow on it.
And a bow on it. Red. It was at the red and blue shit.
When you doing shows and shit, man, do you ever get butterflies?
Hell no, because they told me I couldn't do it. I get mad. Yeah. I wouldn't give a fuck if Eddie Murphy right now.
Right.
I don't give a fuck about I don't care, not no disrespect to Mr. Murphy, but what I'm saying that for is I get to a point to where I'm sort of, I build myself up and I get angry because they told me I couldn't be here. And that ain't no different from me, these people that do this for a living. I'm no different. Only thing about me is in this business, the really you are, the broker you are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, let's be real about it. And they want you to give everybody some sugar, and they ain't talking about diabetes, you know. And what I mean by that,
that's the country shit back
there. Give me some sugar.
Yeah,
give me some sugar.
Hey, grandma used to tell me that. Come on, give me some sugar.
Yeah, but that's real life, though. Yeah. You know, that's real life, and that's how folks was talking back when I was young. See, my mom wasn't there to raise me, you know, in the beginning, so I kind of floated. You know,
where mom's at?
In prison.
In prison.
You know, in prison in Wetumpka, Alabama. And it's funny to me because, listen, I had to laugh to keep, but then I told you we was going to end up laughing.
Yes,
I told you we were going to end up laughing.
Yes, sir.
But she was in prison, so, I used to think that was my auntie. They used to say that was my auntie Sharon. I used to call. Yeah, they used to say that was my auntie Sharon. I used to call my grandma to this day. I used to say mama.
Yeah.
I would always say mama because I used to hear my uncles and my aunties say mama. Right. You hear me?
So that was mama.
And some you know.
That's big mama for sure. Anyway.
Yeah, she was just like my mama. Yeah. You know, she did everything a mother should. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying to you, she wasn't. You ever seen Antoine Fisher?
Yeah. I watched it.
I'm not gonna say I live exactly like that, but it's pretty close, my brother.
Right.
It hit home, and I knew the boom man at the time was Fishbone. They call him Fishpole. Mm-hmm. Marvin Lewis, rest in peace. Marvin Lewis was Fishpole. That was the boom man, Boom Mike. And he gave me so much Hollywood game. You know, that's why I'm saying how God put me next to so many people in this game to where I was so blessed, man, and I stayed myself, and it got me movies. It got me put in movies. I was raised around pimps. Like I said, I would run outside. That's who would buy me suckers and candy, buy the ice cream truck. If I run this pack and run this pack. And then when I got to make a short story shorter, they had me running pills. Man, I was selling teas and blues when I was 6, 7 years old. Cold syrup, Tussilneck, Sudafed. I was doing, man, Tussilneck, man, listen to him. I was drinking that when I was probably in like the 5th grade. Walk around with 1,500-1,600 cash.
My grandparents was like country and shit.
Man, I had
Not like country, they
was from country. But,
let me see.
They used to give you that cough medicine and shit.
Yeah,
and they never used the whole word. It was just Tussie back then.
I remember Sink is my first cousin. Cousin Sink is my first cousin. That's why we call him Cousin Sink too, right? And his mother and his father and my mother are first brothers and sisters. She's like a year or two under. His father is like a year or two under my mother.
Okay.
And but I remember a time when Sink's grandmother on his mom's side. You know how you get the cold sores? She tells you, Pete, when you pee, touch a little bit of it and put it on.
Oh, yeah. Shit clear right up. Clear right up.
The southern way of things.
Yeah, I live them to this day. I live them to this day.
I ain't do that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, not that. I ain't never done nothing like that. I ain't never had that wrong my lip for me to put that on my, to be straight up. I ain't never had shit.
Whatever it is, a cold sore, that's what they were saying.
I ain't never had that kind of shit. Because see, they raised me kind of like isolated, so I ain't get to be around and catch shit and do, and then I start sneaking out and handling my business, and pimps, the pimp niggas who raised me around the corner. Yeah. So by me raised around pimp, I used to be in Fleetwood. Brohams 75, 76, along with the flip that flip down in the back where you put your foot on, rest your foot on. Yeah. I was driving them, man, riding in the back of them, and pretty women, Asian women. Now I'm in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm in a club at
I ain't never seen no Asians in Alabama. Really.
Man, listen, back in these days, man, listen, Cliff Limousine was the man back in them days. This was everybody. Michael Jackson, he drove Michael Jackson. Down by WN Radio, he owned part of that, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But they used to be at a club called the Aqua Lounge, I think it was called, on 4th Avenue, if I'm not mistaken. Man, can't number pimps going there. I used to sit in there, I couldn't drink alcohol, so they would give me 7-Up and orange juice. That used to be my drink.
7-Up and orange juice.
7-Up and orange juice.
Flossing through the club.
Everywhere I went, I was in Chicago ordering 7-Up and orange juice.
They stuck with you.
Everywhere I went, that was what I was drinking. That was my drink.
7-Up and orange. It looked like a drink for sure.
Yeah, but that's how they at the bar. That's what they would make me at the Aqua Lounge. So, and then you go up to by the Muslim spot up the street. Man, everybody couldn't go down there because you had to go down some steps. One of them were pool tables, hustlers, and Muslims and Masons, and it was right where Martin Luther King went to jail. That was right around the corner. Yeah. The street I live 1627 16th Street North. The 16th Street Baptist Church, when they blew it up, they blew my grandma windows out her house.
Damn.
That's how close I live.
Damn.
So I come from that.
Shout out Martin Luther King, rest in peace.
Shout out to Martin Luther King.
Told us some real.
Oh man, look, every book report I ever did was on Martin Luther King. Look, he got on every one.
I ain't talking about nobody else.
I ain't know what I know. Man, listen, Martin Luther King gave me every book report I wrote. I did the same thing, better and better. And I did it all through from elementary all the way to high school.
Let me ask you a question. When you write, when you're doing your comedy, because I watch I love comedians. Mike Epps is one of my favorites.
Me too. Big up to Mike.
Richard Pryor and all those guys.
Definitely big up.
When you're doing your stand-up or whatnot, do you write your formula and change the scripts, or do you stick to the script? Because to me, it seems like you just go. It's natural.
Well, to be honest with you, when I first started, I used to go off a rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
I had a rhythm. I would tell my life.
Like a vibe or just
a rhythm like a song.
Okay.
I just it would be like a song in my head, and instead of me singing it like a song, I would tell it like a story, but it'll be the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So when I explain it to people, I done seen people cry in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
At the show Cortez did.
Mm-hmm.
The lady in the front, 2, 3 of them, they crying. 2-3 minutes later, they laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Just going into that type of up and down, when I first started, I would be able to just flow. But then you have to have some type of rhythm where you write or you put down or jot down your ideas. Majority of the time, I could just go off the dome because of the years I've been doing it.
With that said, do you do, like you say, you jot some stuff down, but do you prefer doing that or do you prefer doing like crowd work?
I prefer being butt naked. I prefer you let me just be butt naked because you gonna get what you pay for.
Cause one of the comedians I watch a lot now on Netflix and stuff. Well, not Netflix, but more so YouTube and all that. Mm-hmm. I watch Nate Jackson.
Oh yeah,
so he got that special.
Yeah,
just do the crowd work.
Right,
you know
right,
what I mean?
Right. And big up to Mojo. I think his name Mojo.
Mojo too. Yeah, I watch
Mojo. Big up to Mojo. Yeah, I normally don't mess with the crowd like that because I remember being the broke nigga that was sitting in the back, just came to watch.
Right.
And I ain't want nobody fucking with me, excuse me, I ain't want nobody bothering me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it doing in the city again, baby.
But I try to show that same respect. But one time I was in Detroit, I never forget this. I'm doing Hair Wars for David Humphreys. Big up to David Humphreys. He used to be over Hair Wars where they have different hairstyles, right? I'm the host one year. And crazy thing, bro, dude keep heckling me. Because I had on like an all mustard leather outfit, like leather and suede, right? And he just keep talking and heckling me. So earlier that day, they had took me to this hamburger joint, and I had me like 4 or 5 packages of ketchup, right? So as I walk on his side, he would keep heckling me, "You nigga, you ain't funny, you ain't Eddie Murphy, nigga." Wow. So I would just toss a package of ketchup over on this table. Yeah. And then I'll walk over here and entertain these folks and get them laughing again. Mm-hmm. And then by the time I come over here, I can hear people chattering over there. So I got to get everybody attention. Right. So instead of just turning around and giving it to him, I had to keep everybody with me as I schooled them. I could have just, instead of making a show about him, I just put him in it. Yeah. And every time he would say something, I would toss them package of ketchup. You know, when I got to the last package of ketchup, I seen 2 women get up and walk out. I said, "Where y'all going?" You can see me on video. I said, "Where y'all going?" And the lady threw her hand up. "We gone," right? Because I kept telling the nigga, I said, "Man, if I came to AutoZone and you got to stock the second shelf, nigga, I wouldn't stand over you, nigga. I would move out the way, nigga." Right? Yeah. Follow me now. So this what I say to the nigga. 2-3 minutes later, the 2 women get up and leave. 2 dudes stay at the table. Mm-hmm. So I keep doing my set. So I get to the point where I'm about to end my set. So the lady said, "Why you was talking to my man like that?" I said, "I've been trying to tell the nigga to catch up all night. I ain't got nothing but..." And threw the mic down. And the nigga, everybody yelled mustard. No, I told the nigga to catch up. I said, "I've been throwing ketchup for the nigga to catch up all night." I said, "I ain't got nothing but a pocket full of mustard." And
everybody just said mustard.
Threw the mic on me. "Oh, ain't that cold?" Wow, big up the mustard. Wow, ain't that cold?
You already had it.
Yeah. Hey, man, that was years ago that I did that, right?
So, man, with E.K. Weathers, Manuel K. Weathers, man. Man, if it's anything that you can leave with the youth or any up-and-coming talent, comedians or anything, can you tell them that and drop your handle where they can find you on Instagram and all that shit?
Yeah, my Instagram is Emmanuel Weatherspoon. My everything, Facebook, E.K. Weatherspoon is my name. Emmanuel K. Weatherspoon. You can Google me. My IMDb is Emmanuel K. Weatherspoon / Koldwota. I want to give to the youth that y'all got to take life more serious than what you've been doing. And that I'm speaking to me as well as I'm speaking to y'all. But I thought not going to school was not going to be a problem. I thought I was going to be able to handle life without going to school. I want to let the world know. I want to go back to school and sit in a classroom with the kids that's in class right now. And I want to go to every class because I didn't go to school. I drove a Datsun 280ZX in the 9th grade, in the 8th grade, with license plate with California, blue with gold letters that said Key One. My mother was a hell of a woman. I'm in the 8th grade driving to school. I ain't balled or nothing. I ain't stole the keys. I'm a kid. I got on Ferragamo's. I'm a fucking kid. My socks were silk. They $300 a pound. You niggas was wearing feelers. I was wearing that shit when white folks was wearing it. They didn't even know what it was. What I'm trying to tell y'all, you got to pay attention to school and teachers because it's a reason why they putting you there. Now where you learn, that's on you. I didn't learn. They killed my mama. I didn't even know how to get a lawyer. But I drive $200,000 cars like they Jordans. Ain't shit on no note. I don't pay notes. My shit mine. And I got it through God. They told me I wasn't going to drive cars. They told me I was going to ride buses and have bus passes. I ride past them motherfuckers so fast. So what they tell you, you can't beat. When you feel it in your heart and that little man in your head, I don't know what Allah, I don't know what Jah, what God, what Islam, whatever you call, whoever you call that little man. You better follow him. Because look where he led me.
You better believe it, man.
Better believe it.
Man,
Yeah.
that's Emmanuel K. Weatherspoon, also known as Koldwota, man. And this has been another episode of What It Do in the City. If you don't know that, you do know. You do know that.
Boom.
Hey, man, I'm Mr. 10.
I'm Cousin C.
I'm Koldwota.
Yes, sir. Everything going up, man. Like,
Comment.
subscribe. We out this bitch.